terrific matchup here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio, tonight, the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Phoenix Suns. It's Spurs basketball to get this one going, underway in Texas. Jake, 21 straight years the Spurs have made the playoffs. Last year, as tough as any for them to crack the top 8.
That goes to show you how talented of a coach Greg Popovich is. And at the beginning of the year, Ed, if I had told you without Leonard on the court, that a lineup of Paul Gasol, LaMarcus Aldridge, Rudy Gay, DeJounte Murray, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Kyle Anderson would be the 7th seed in the West and make the playoffs, would you have believed me?
It takes a great conductor. Nice pass to get things going.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Spurs in possession.
I got something for him.
Short jumper won't go down. Into the front court, it's Booker. He'll run the offense. To Durant. Fires the three. Kevin Durant, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. Beal to Durant. Beal. Now a steal on a very lazy pass there. Spurs have it. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
That's rebounded by San Antonio. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Durant across the timeline. Leads 1. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Probing the defense.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The assist from number 1.
To Durant. Kevin Durant. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Spurs will take the timeout as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. McDermott sizing up Eric Gordon. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Reggie Bullock at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. able to convert on both free throws. Kevin Durant with the rock. The rebound taken by the Spurs. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Durant with the basketball up top. They trail by one. Throws it down.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Nothing going here on that drive. Just off the mark. The follow won't go either. Another follow, no good. Here's Durant for two. The jumper's off the mark. Late heave to beat the buzzer. After one, it's the visiting Suns on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They play with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Here comes the screen. Durant. Cam Birch swats it. And that one out of bounds off a spur. Gets a look, can't hit.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Cam Birch sends it away. To Durant. Kevin Durant. With that shot, he's 5 for 8. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Five to shoot for San Antonio. Beyond the arc for 3. Rebound for Ayton. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
San Antonio ball. Durant across the timeline. Leads 5. Jetty Osman tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. 4-3. And the rebound taken in by the Suns. To Durant. Able to convert inside. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
I got ball.
Entering the game for the Suns, number 4.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, that's how it's done.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Suns control the possession.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Short jumper off the mark. Nice swat that time.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
You gotta get up on that.
Five to shoot for San Antonio. Shot from in close, no good.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Deep left corner. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
San Antonio with the basketball. Here comes the screen. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. 17-footer at the buzzer. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Bradley Beal trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Missed it at the line. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Suns dominating so far.
for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Kevin Durant has it. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
For three, and knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. Nothing going here on that drive. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And the slam.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. Durant to Beal. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Devin Booker. Message received. Well defended. Spurs in possession. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And counted at the rim.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Beal to Durant. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. And the basket good at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Ah, rocking the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Down low, Collins.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. A pass stolen by Phoenix. Beal to Durant. Driving right to the basket. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
And the rebound taken down by Durant. To Beal. Zach Collins. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end.
Stuffs it down with authority.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Here comes the screen. Durant. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
.15-footer at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Suns lead it big. It's the Spurs with the basketball. As we begin the fourth quarter, they're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
McDermott against Gordon. Booker with it. His guys holding the big lead. From the painted area, won't go down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
To Booker. Slam dunk. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Count it at the line. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for Phoenix, number 7.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Phoenix has the ball. Beal to Booker. Trying to cash in. Look out. Devin Booker. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Beal to Booker. To Beal. From long range. Bradley Beal is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's struggled so far. First one, count it. Hits the second. One more coming.
For San Antonio, number 16, Sadi Uzma. Entering the game for the Suns, number 9.
3 for 3. Nice. Spurs have it. Free throws coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. And a throwdown.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Five seconds to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one goes down.
Good shot, Will.
And he hits the second. Hits all 3 free throws. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Beal to Booker. On the shot clock for Phoenix. Has a look. Bradley Beal. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Taking advantage of the turnover.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Beal, not that time. He missed it. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. It's the Suns with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.